Selling has been around for centuries, but the way that we sell is consistently changing. From door-to-door interactions to now inbound sales leads that connect businesses directly to their target markets has changed the way that people buy. In today's market, with the power of a computer in almost every human's pocket, car buyers are more well-informed than ever before. Take the initial discovery phase. Shoppers do tons of research before entering the store, and they often arrive knowing exactly what they want and how much it costs. According to a study done by AutoTrader, buyers of new and used vehicles often spend 75% of their time online searching for a vehicle. They visit about 9 websites per purchase, and 2 of 3 people arrive to the showroom knowing exactly which vehicle they'd like to buy. So what this means is that the lead that you just received today has shown their interest to 9 other dealers out there. Your buyers are shopping you around online or over the phone before they even enter your store. So the question becomes, what are you going to do to earn the attention and trust of today's shoppers through all of this noise enough to buy from you and only you? Now, the good thing is, the more competition you have, the more opportunities you also have to stand out from the crowd of every other dealer who is just selling 2,000 pounds of steel. Displaying exceptional value to your potential buyers is the only way that you can be heard and thought of as the obvious choice. So why should you show exceptional value to win your customer's business? Because most others are not. Now, let's face it, as bad as this may sound, people don't like car dealers, and they don't like car dealerships. In fact, 50% of consumers dislike car dealerships, and they find salespeople to be untrustworthy. And can you blame them? Through one bad experience or another, people have felt misled or mistreated by car dealers. So while we all want to say that our dealership focuses on the customer, the truth is that most dealers are still clinging on to internal business processes and outdated sales techniques that may have worked in the past, but are now damaging the buying experience for your customers and will make them think twice before coming to see you. I have personally worked at a car dealership where management would tell salespeople to not tell the price of the vehicle until they entered the store. And if it were a cash deal, the dealership would push the deal forward, pretending that the vehicle just isn't ready yet, and that would make the customer just want to cancel the deal altogether, just so that the dealership could then resell that vehicle at a bigger margin. Even if you may consider your dealership a customer-centric store, the fact is, the stigma associated with car dealers being shady and untrustworthy is so deeply rooted that with the reach that social media has today, car dealers need to be even more careful than ever before with how they conduct business. Every dealership, including your own, is just one bad tweet, review, or comment away from being canceled. And this is serious. You must do everything in your power to make sure that you maintain a healthy public image by honestly trying to help your customers solve their problems and allow them to buy in a way that makes them feel comfortable. You can think of buying experience broken down to 3 different tiers. The first one is user experience, and this is thought through the head as, this works great. The second one is customer experience, and this is thought through the heart. I just love this. And finally, the third one is brand experience, and this is thought through the soul, that I cannot believe that I lived without this. So now that you can recognize these 3 tiers, try to think back to the last time that you sold a vehicle to someone, and try to think from their point of view. How did they feel about purchasing from you? Because if you believe that your buying experience is just scratching the surface, of "I just love this," then you absolutely need to take your sales experience to the next level. This goes beyond easing common pains, concerns, and doubts. The customer-centric sales process should create an emotionally engaging shopping experience for your buyers, which goes into playing a huge role for your overall brand loyalty. So why should you do all this? Well, you may have guessed that it helps sell more cars, but you may be surprised in the actual benefits other dealerships have had when improving their customer experience, such as an additional profit of $291,000 per year, a lift in sales by up to 24%, more loyal and high-paying customers who will spend 67% more than new customers, and even employees are 1.5 times more engaged than a less customer-focused store. So if you truly want to create a better buying experience for your customers, you have to keep asking the question, how does this serve my customers at the heart of everything you do, from first contact to delivery and even after the sale? This customer-centric mindset means that the more that your dealership shifts its focus onto how the customer would like to buy, the more likely they'll buy from you. So if your customers have ever told you that they're unhappy with how your dealership operates, then you should take this as a compliment that they're actually voicing their opinion, as opposed to just taking their business elsewhere and you never hearing from them again. Learning about how your customers like to buy vehicles and then tweaking your practices accordingly will allow your team to consistently serve your customers beyond their expectations and will make them love the experience that they had at your store, which will guarantee that your deals are plenty and margins are healthy. Remember, the question is not whether or not they're going to buy. It is whom they're going to buy from. Because at the end of the day, no matter what you've been told, your customer's money is not limited. It is only available to those who appear to provide the most value. Grant Cardone said it best. Someone else will sell it for cheaper because it's just a car, but they will pay more for your service and your attitude. So now you know what it takes to earn your customer's business, but you still must be thinking to yourself, that's all great, but how do I actually achieve such high levels of service? And then take that message and get it across to enough people in a time of distant interactions and digital car shoppers. Stay tuned for the next video where I'll show you the best ways to be where your buyers are and to earn their business by making yourself the obvious choice.